Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net with today's Disney Fast Facts. Today we've got your fun fast facts about Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Walt Disney's original concept for the Jungle Cruise was to have live animals, but it wasn't practical as they couldn't guarantee the animals would be out and about, but also because brother Roy told Walt they simply couldn't afford it. It wasn't until 1984 when Walt Disney Company CEO Michael Eisner greenlit the idea for an animal-themed park, and Walt's dream would finally become a reality. Walt once said they were blessed with the size of the property at Walt Disney World, but one of the real blessings was that the entire land purchase was mostly flat land. Animal Kingdom Lodge sits on 75 acres and is next to a 400-acre wetland. According to 4240 Architecture, the design firm responsible for the property, the design challenge was to translate the African mythic traditions of animals and landscape into a built form and an understandable art, to create the effect of Africa's topography, to meet building code requirements while honoring the authenticity of jungle materials, to separate guests and wildlife for the security and safety of both, and to create an intimate ecotourism experience at a vacation venue on a commercial scale. Well, that certainly sounds like a challenge now, doesn't it? Disney broke ground on Animal Kingdom in 1990, and it would be 8 years before it officially opened to the public. It would be an additional 3 years before guests would be able to stay close to the new park. It's described as a luxury resort experience that transports the visitor into the magic and mystery of Africa, and it's certainly one of Disney's most immersive experiences. Animal Kingdom Lodge opened on April 16, 2001. However, the full expansion of the property wasn't completed until 2009. The hotel was designed by Denver architect Peter Dominick of what is now known as 4220 Architecture, who also designed Disney's Wilderness Lodge and Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. It was known that Peter's strong passion for nature and the arts gave him a unique ability to meticulously integrate those two elements in his designs. The Disney side of the design team was led by Disney legend Joe Rohde, who played a huge role in the actual creative direction of the design, as well as creating the overlying story. After some extensive research and travel, the team attempted to use as many native materials as possible in the lodge. However, contemporary buildings, especially resorts, have extremely strict building codes. Therefore, the real challenge was to create native textures with modern materials. One of the best examples was the creation of a thatched roof. A real thatched roof is obviously not an appropriate solution, but working directly with a fabricator, Imagineers were able to formulate a faux thatch. Say that fast 10 times. The result is an amazingly real-looking yet non-combustible thatched substitute. The grandeur of the Animal Kingdom Lodge lobby is breathtaking. The lobby is actually the third floor of a 6-story building. The psychology behind the design was to mask the sheer immensity of the property to the guests until they entered the building and gave the impression of the hotel rising out of the savannah. The lobby combines many sources of inspiration from the Imagineers' travels, including the Zulu shield-inspired light fixtures and vine-like metal railings and window details that give you the feeling that the entire environment is alive. The true reveal of the immensity of the property is the floor-to-almost-ceiling wall of windows looking out onto the vast savannah. The lodge uses a very unique U-shaped design called a Krall and is based on the arrangements of Zulu communities in which buildings encircle a central area which is home to the livestock. The horseshoe shape allows the buildings to act as a fence while giving guests excellent views onto the savannah. Additionally, the property was oriented to maximize sunlight on the site, which shines into the Krall in the morning, to the pool during the day, and into the lounge into the evening. The resort has one of the largest collections of African art outside of Africa. This beautifully curated collection can be found throughout the resort and showcases almost every aspect of traditional African culture. One of the lobby's centerpieces is a massive mask creation that towers more than 16 feet tall that was created by the Igbo people of Africa, and it signifies an important event or celebration, and it makes rare appearances in Africa. Between Jambo House and Kidani Village, more than 800 artifacts are on display, making the entire resort one large museum. Embedded in the lobby's teak floor, you'll find 5 bronze medallions designed by a West African artist. The largest medallion measures 8 feet in diameter and is fashioned to look like a relief map of Africa with mountains raised and water all around. The other 4 medallions are somewhat smaller, each 4 feet across, and all etched with different African themes, showcasing the relationship between man and animal, including a fisherman, a peacock, a grouping of African wildlife, and a small, humble village. Disney adds another layer of authenticity to Animal Kingdom Lodge through cultural representatives from different African countries. Disney recruits about 90 cultural participants for a special one-year program to work at the resort and to interact with guests. It's an opportunity to educate visitors about the representatives' homes with personal stories and insight into their culture. When you check in, be sure to get a schedule of cultural immersion activities. Of course, Animal Kingdom Lodge wouldn't be as amazing without the central focus, the animals. The 43-acre wildlife preserve is home to more than 250 animals, covering 30 African animal species, including zebras, giraffes, gazelles, kudu, and flamingos. If you get a savannah-facing room, you could sit out on your balcony and watch the animals day and night. There's also plenty of areas outside to observe the animals. And also keep in mind that the 46 acres are broken up into 4 different savannas, so you'll see different animals in different areas. Unlike Disney's Animal Kingdom, the animals at Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge are on opposite schedules. The animals actually do stay out all night, so if you get up for a drink of water at night, take a peek out your Savannah View window and you may see some friends roaming around. You may notice a lack of animals during your morning coffee. From 6 to 11:30 a.m., the keepers alternate calling in their animal friends to their pens for feedings, physical checks, training, and cleaning the savannah areas. So, how do the keepers call a giraffe? The animals are trained to respond to a specific sound. When the morning time hits, a certain sound tells the animals it's time to go to their pens, and they pretty much just walk over. Plus, each savannah has their own sound so as not to confuse the animals. Though you may not see them, there is a huge team at work behind the scenes. During the day, 25 keepers, 4 managers, and the animal operations manager oversee the 4 savannah areas. During the evening hours, there are 10 keepers and 2 managers on call. Here's some quick tips for Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Do you have more questions? Be sure to inquire about the Dine with Animal Specialist Luncheon. Over a 4-course lunch, you can ask pretty much anything you want and get answers from people who know the savannas inside and out. For something completely different, ask about night goggle viewing of the animals. That's a really unique experience for the family. The Lodge offers a truly astounding safari dinner package that is worth every penny. You will find some of the best food on Disney property at Animal Kingdom Lodge, not to mention the largest collection of South African wine outside of Africa. Sanaa, Boma, and Jiko all will have you Instagramming pictures to all your friends, making them good and jealous about the good eats you have in front of you. There's your Disney Fast Facts about Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. This place is magical on every level. The blend of modern and organic is seamless. Service, ambiance, and experience all get the highest marks from us. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We'd also love for you to jump over to AllEars.net and write a review about this resort. You can write a review about anything you like on our site, and it helps others plan a better trip. Hey, if you like this video, click on that thumbs up. Be sure to stay tuned to All Ears TV and AllEars.net for more Disney news, fun, and stuff. And follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. New to the channel? Check out our other All Ears videos right here. And please subscribe to AllEars.net, clang the little notification bell, and you will always get notified when we post a new video. This is Chris for All Ears TV. See you next time.